Amelia doesn't know that I'm taking a unplugged day from my phone that I can't use, like I'm not using social or like YouTube. I'm Danny, digital content manager here at TrueMe, and I will be joining the Global Unplugged Day with some of our team members, and I'm choosing to unplug from my phone, minus text, because I gotta communicate with my kids. We've also asked 2 other members from our team members to join us in unplugging for 24 hours.
Hi, my name is Lindsay. I'm the Tier 2 lead, and I'm unplugging from Instagram.
Hi, my name is Caitlin. I'm going to commit to unplug from Audible.
Let's go check in with them right now and see how they're feeling.
I'm feeling really excited. Yeah, I'm looking forward to doing other things like reading, spending time with people.
After I realized that I dedicated to not being able to listen to Audible for 24 hours, I got really worried because I'm really into my book right now and I don't want to give that up.
I committed to it because I'm a team player and it probably would benefit me from unplugging because right now I have a daily average of 8 hours and 7 minutes. There's no judgment. This is a judgment-free zone, right? Right?
How often I'm listening to Audible is dependent from like 1 to 5 hours a day. The thing I really listen to on Audible is books. I really like my thick books.
My current average usage time on Instagram is 1 hour and 36 minutes, but honestly, I thought it was more like 4 hours because it just seems like I'm on Instagram all day when I'm not at work.
Some challenges that I think I might be facing is definitely getting through my work day and just my average day on my downtime because I listen to Audible constantly.
I'm actually not too worried, mostly because it is Friday. My kids get out early, so I'll probably just end up doing some stuff with them. I think the biggest thing that I'm going to be most not looking forward to is for sure being able to watch a new episode of Reacher and Severance. The game plan that I have is I'll be creating a custom focus mode that only allows me to access Slack and my messages. The rest of it is I won't have access to any social media or entertainment apps for the entire day. That was, it's gonna be great.
Oh, I should have a game plan. So I'm either gonna put the phone in focus mode where I disable Instagram, or I'm just gonna keep my phone in the other room altogether.
This morning was pretty busy. I didn't check my phone because I knew I was going to be doing this challenge. I also had to change a blinker light on my wife's car, which is what I'm doing right now. Got my helper? You ready, Ellie?
Yeah.
All right. We good? Nice.
So last night at midnight, I turned on the app limits for my social media by going to settings, screen time, app limits, social, and then the least amount of time I could do is 1 minute. So after a minute, my social media grays out, which is awesome. And as you can see, my daily average on social media is 4 hours and 47 minutes. So as you can expect, right when I woke up, I reached for my phone and I tried to get on social media and I just couldn't. And that happened a few times. So we're gonna see how the rest of the day plays out.
Hi, this is my morning check-in. And so far today, it has only been 16 minutes into my shift and I've already wanted to open Audible twice. This is going to be a lot harder than I thought, but I did bring a book just in case I want to actually read it this time rather than listen to it. The commute this morning was difficult. I already wanted to listen to my Audible, but I turned on some music instead. So, hanging in there.
About noon, so it's lunchtime. I did have the desire to go look up some to quote unquote check out a little bit in via social, but checking in with y'all instead. And overall, I'm feeling pretty good. I think that as the day goes on, especially with the fact that it's Friday, I'll want to go on YouTube or some other social platform more. But so far, I'm good.
All right, it's 3:10 p.m. and I definitely find myself reaching for the phone less frequently. It is kind of still muscle memory for me to just grab my phone and try to click into Instagram, but since that's not an option, I just kind of go back to what I was doing before, and I'm not really missing it, to be honest. So that's a plus.
This is my evening check-in. It has now been 4 hours later, and I am struggling. There has been at least now 2 times that I have tried to open Audible to start my book, but then I remember that I'm refraining from it. So this is getting a little hard, but trying to listen to some music and maybe a podcast of my own.
Amelia doesn't know, this is my oldest, that I'm taking a unplugged day from my phone that I can't use, like I'm not using social or like YouTube or like all the stuff that I normally do on my phone, other than like recording these videos or texting people, which I totally spaced because I had specific settings set up and I forgot that I blocked one of my apps and I was late to pick her up from her play date. So that was a bad thing. I also want to do a quick little thing before the day's wrapping up. It's right about dinner time, and I realized that as I go to check my phone that the notification symbols of like what's missing gives me anxiety. And I want to check real bad, but it's less harder for me to check than I thought, which is great.
This is my after work update, and we are now 12 hours into unplugging from Audible, and I gotta say that I am struggling a little bit. I have really wanted to listen to my book today because it's getting to a really good part, and even though I have the physical copy, I don't know where in the book I am page-wise, and so I gotta go look for that, and so that I can keep up to date of where I am. But I'm going to start reading, and hopefully it's a better experience than listening.
It's the day after the Unplug pledge, and I have to say it was a pretty great night. Ended up going to and got a new game, played a new game, decided to do something other than watch something, which is great. I will say I did slip up at one moment when I ended up taking my phone off of focus mode because I was dealing with some other things, and then I forgot to turn it back on, and so I for 3 minutes or 5 minutes I was like looking, and then I realized that what I was trying to do, so I put it back in focus mode and went back to not trying to go to my phone for things. I think what I realized is that I think I could definitely be more active in setting constraints for myself when it comes to social. Even though I work in social every single day, I don't need to let it control me. It was a good experience for me, but I want to see what our other team members had to say.
Just a little update from last night. I didn't really check my phone at all. There might have been 1 or 2 times where I tried to click into social media. Other than that, I was able to read a book that I haven't touched in like 4 months, so that was awesome. And then instead of scrolling till around 1 or 2 a.m., I was able to go to sleep at a reasonable time. And now I'm fully rested, so I'm able to go skiing and I won't be tired for that. And yeah, I'll definitely be using the time limits going forward. Maybe not for 1 minute a day, but maybe something like a half hour or like an hour a day. But yeah, unplugging from Instagram was definitely a positive experience.
Hi, it has now been 24 hours since I unplugged from Audible, and I gotta say, it wasn't too bad. Even though I struggled a little bit, I really did enjoy just reading the book and getting back in touch with just sitting and relaxing and not having to worry that now I could listen to it, that I have to go do other things, and I could just focus it on the book. So I could probably unplug from Audible a little bit more. And this was a pretty okay experience.
As a new member of the Trumi team, I was making this video because it seemed like a fun project to do. But as you just saw, all three of us realized that we could take the time to unplug a little bit more. As adults, we grew up with technology, and it's evolved into something amazing and dangerous, if not understood. It was just 7 years ago that Apple and other manufacturers released screen time data and the ability to set boundaries for app usage. And for many of us, it's still a skill we need to practice. At Trumi, we're making it easier for parents to help their kids dial in healthy habits, and in turn, maybe we begin to set more healthy habits for ourselves. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to follow the link down below to see how Trumi can help you.